Hi, it's Lily Amanda for Portrait Creatives. In this video, we are going to talk about how we can quickly remove flyaway hair. When I saw this question, I was like, yes, I know how to remove flyaway hair, but how to do it quickly, as quick as possible. What I usually do is that I will go strand by strand. I will have a perfect image if I do it all manually or one by one. But that's not quickly. So when I was being asked this question, I was like, I thought about it for many days, actually weeks, to trying to figure out this puzzle. How can I do this one quick? And I was just thinking like, so I was listening to a podcast and this guy was talking about Einstein. This guy wasn't agree with Einstein, and he found a lot of Einstein's theory has flaws. And I was like, okay, Einstein, what would Einstein do if he has to quickly remove hair in Photoshop? Then I thought about another thing, like AI. What AI would do if you ask AI how to quickly remove the hair. So if you think like AI, okay, and now we have a lot of AI software coming out, right? And AI can now work without data. It's not like human. We can come out stuff out of nowhere. AI cannot do it. AI only able to replace something from something. I've been seeing people playing with the AI app, how they can generate data, how they can, like for example, a blur image and put back to the detail, make it sharp. It was fascinating about how AI can do. But actually, AI has a database, like it will pull out a lot of data to matching the command we ask it to do. But it cannot generate data from nothing. So it has to have, for example, if the AI want to make images sharp, it will have to go to the database to find the sharp images, which is like similar to the one we ask AI to do. So think about that. It probably would go through thousands of photos for similar lighting, for similar face, for similar color tone and lighting, like all the scenario, and to match like similar scenario, similar face to make the image sharp again. And it turns out it's never be real. Like the person will be completely changed or slightly changed because the data will pull out was not the original person. Of course, a blur image is like that. There's no enough data, all right, to the blur image, and you have to make something out of nothing. It's impossible. So that's why AI was searching all this image data, trying to create a sharp image. And I was thinking about, okay, so how am I generate data? How am I going to generate data from the existing data? And I came out with this quick method. Okay, I've been talking about this a lot, but bear with me. This is so interesting because when I show you, you'll be amazed that it only takes seconds to remove the flyaway hair. And so I come up with this idea. Why not I use the existing image, part of the existing image, and paste on the flyaway hair? If I do that, what the result would like? So I'm going to show you how I did it. Quickly remove flyaway. Let's go to Photoshop. So we have this beautiful image of Amber, and you can see she has some flyaway hair over here and over here, and also this side. Let's say you use patch tool to remove the flyaway hair. So normally would do something like this, right? And it's never gonna be good. Look at these. And also, okay, let's try heating brush tool, trying to remove the hair. Let me sample this area and go over. Okay, it's not a bad job, better than the patch tool. But you can see like there is a trace of retouching over here. The texture is not matching to this area, right? And then let me just show you more. It doesn't do a bad job, but just the texture wise, it's still not perfect. And it also takes time to go through all this, right? So let me go back.
And let's try to use clone stamp tool. Let's see, if I sample over here and move, it does a better job with clone stamp tool, right? But you still can see it's not something you can do very quickly. You still have to go through everything. And also texture changed. You can see all that, right? And you have to be very careful. And then something like that. This is something you can do as well with clone stamp tool. It doesn't do a bad job, but just it takes time. Okay, and so what happened if we use spot healing brush? Let's say we just go over here. Let's see if it does a better job. It's not bad, but you can also see like the texture actually changed around here. And if you're going closer, it's not going to do a good job. Look at this. So we are not going to use these methods as an approach to this tutorial. There's another way, okay? We can use content aware, trying to remove this area. Let's see if it can do a better job. Okay, let's say edit content aware fill. You see instantly we need to remove this area because it doesn't do a good job. So we have to try to help Photoshop to do a better job. So let's say like this. That's not bad. Look at that, the edge. That does look quite clean. But if you look closely, like still something need to take care of. So I'm going to cancel here and Command D to deselect. So I'm going to show you a way. It only take you seconds to do, and it's going to do a very good job. I'm going to do this side just to demonstration for you, okay? So what I'm going to do is actually just make a rough selection of this side of here. For example, I'm going to do this side. I'm just going to select roughly like this part of flyaway here. This is something I want to remove. Okay, I'm going to select a little bit into her face as well, and also this area. This is something I want to remove, right, quickly, as I promised. And I'm going to just going to select a little bit more. Hold on the shift key and just select a little bit more of this area. Okay, so that's the selection I'm going to make. And I'm going to move, I'm still on the lasso tool. I'm going to move the lasso tool to the area where it doesn't have flyaway here. And I'm going to copy this area. Command J to copy. Okay, so I have a new layer over here, which is I copy this area without any flyaway here. And look what I do. And I'm changing to move tool. I'm going to move this area, see this area, back to where I want to replace all this hair. Look at this. Okay, so that's about that. So what do you think? Doesn't it look great? Okay, so all I have to do is have a layer mask over here and just mask out this area. I'm going to use a brush tool, B, and I'm going to have a little bit of hardness, about 80% of hardness. And then I'm going to paint back a little bit more of the edge of her skin over here. Look at that. Okay, and this also I need to paint back here. That's her original skin over here. Okay, this got a little bit here. That is easy to take care of, right? But you get the gesture, right? You understand like what I just did. I'm just gonna use this layer mask and paint back to the face. I just copy and paste it. And also here, I'm just gonna do that so it's more detail come back. And also here and here. Okay, this only take a few seconds if you know what to do, right? Like this. You can even time yourself how you can do this quick. And that's it, and you're done. If you think there are small area here is still visible, if you zoom out, you see here,
some area is visible, right? It's very easy to take care of. I'm going to just have a new layer on top of it. Command, Option, Shift, and E. So I have this new layer combined with everything. I just edit, and I use a patch tool. And I just go over like this, the edges, to blend the edges together. Okay, like this. And then it's not visible anymore. Right? Like this. So you see before and after. So let me know what you think. And I'm just so happy to come up with the method. With this method, it's actually saved tons of time. Okay, do try it out and let me know how it works for you. If you get value out of this video, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to create more helpful tutorials like this one. And make sure you subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out any. And I'll see you in the next video.